My name is Silvanos. I'm a performing arts activist from Zimbabwe. Just a little give you a little bit of background so that you are in the clear picture. Our country, Zimbabwe, has got 14 million citizens. We have been ruled by one president since 1980 until today. We only have got one television station that is catering for 14 million citizens. And they have lost confidence in terms of receiving propaganda that is being churned out on that TV station. So, theatre, as artists, we have become the other alternative that is available for people to access information. Last year, I decided to actually take my theatre from the traditional theatre and bringing it to the ground. What others would call hit and run theatre, others would want to call it guerrilla theatre, or just normal street theatre. What I've been doing since last year is the president openly come up in the open and said the country lost 15 billion United States dollars of diamond revenue. And no one was arrested. Not even a single investigation was done into this case. Then I decided to say the parliament is silent about this issue. How best can I actually be part and parcel of this whole process? And then I created a play that was titled Missing Diamonds, whereby after creating the play, it was a short thing that I just wanted to do quickly and then make sure that I do it in front of the parliament. MPs get the message so that at least they debate about this issue inside the Augusta House. So when I actually performed and I was arrested, it actually brought a lot of attention to the Zimbabwean community to say, I think we need to start talking about this issue. And then the MPs started deliberating the issue in parliament the same day that I was arrested. Theatre is actually worked as a catalyst of actually provoking debate from the parliamentarians, the citizens themselves. But what I got was really threatened by the police officers, the Central Intelligence. When they arrested me, they threatened me with disappearance, like what had happened to a colleague of mine who went missing on the 9th of March 2015, and he hasn't been found until today. So I thought it was like one of the things that they always do to say that they would actually want to stop me. I started receiving strange phone calls. I was being followed at times, but I thought it's natural. Mainly when you're actually operating in an environment like Zimbabwe. Then on 13 September, in the middle of the night, they came, they knocked down the door, they forcibly took me. They went with me some 40 kilometers outside Harare. They tortured me. At the end, they injected me with an unknown substance. I stayed in a hospital for about 4 weeks. And after that, I was operated on my stomach because I was actually being stamped on my stomach. So they wanted to construct my intestines. And after that, there was a lot of fear that was put in citizens in terms of what had happened to me. Then I said to myself when I get out of hospital, how best can I make sure that I do not become part and parcel of the people who actually start things and then they run away? So I created this situation whereby I started putting on mud on myself, moving in town, going towards parliament. It attracted a huge following that was following me. And when I reached the parliament, I started performing in front of the parliament. MPs came, they watched the play. And when the police wanted to arrest me, the citizens, they stood with me and said, no, he has not done anything. He's actually highlighting the problems that are happening in this country. So it was like one of the things that I could say, it gave me that motivation to say, the people they are so interested in what is happening. And they are also willing to be part and parcel of this to say, we need to fight for freedom of information. We need to fight for freedom of expression. And then lastly, I did another performance. This time there were 400 human rights activists who were arrested randomly. So there was nothing that was being done in actually bringing them out. They were just arrested and taken to court and remanded in custody. It was 3 weeks now, yet they were still inside the custody. Then I said, the MPs are silent again against this issue. The minister responsible for justice is silent against this issue. How then do I actually contribute so that the debate again starts happening about these people who were arrested? And then I put myself in prison grab, leg irons and hand chains. I started moving again in town, going towards parliament. It got so much in terms of attraction that even the police, when they sent Central Intelligence officials to try to arrest me, They couldn't, because the MPs were watching, the press was watching. So it was one of the ways that we have actually tried to use to make sure that we actually reach the people as many as we can, to hide behind numbers. It has got consequences. I am now disabled. I am now living separately from my family. I'm now a fellow at University of Manchester, Case of the Artistic Protection Fund. Creative descent is one of the ways for me to actually believe that we can do more in terms of using art to change the issues that are happening in the world globe. It's using the arts for achieving change in the world. Thank you.